Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning. How is
Morning.
everyone feeling today?
I'm good, Miss.
I'm well,
How about
Miss.
Okay, I'm fine too. Thank you for asking me. I hope all of you are always fine and always healthy. And I would like to tell you or remind you to always obey the health protocol because we are still in pandemic era. All right, students, before we start our lesson today, let us pray together. Pray begin. Finish. Okay, who is absent today? Is everyone joining my class?
Yes, ma'am. I think.
Okay, that's good. All right, I will check your attendance one by one. If I call your name, please say present or I'm here, miss, like that, okay? Well, first, Nur Okta.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Okay, thank you, Okta. And then Julian.
Yes, ma'am, I'm present.
Okay, that's good, Julian. And then the last, Ika Agustin.
Yes, ma'am, present.
Okay, that's good, Ika. I think no one absent today. So last week we have learned about the process of the entry of Hindu Buddhists to the archipelago, right? And for today, let's take a look to this picture. I will share the screen with you. All right, student, can you see my screen clearly?
Yes, ma'am. I can.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this picture is related to our material today. So do you know what event this is? Okta, would you like to try to answer?
This is the proclamation event, ma'am.
Yes, that's right, Okta. This is about the proclamation event. So who was in the event? Where did it happen? And when the event occurred? Anyone know?
Yes, ma'am, I want to try to answer.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. The one in the event was Soekarno, and then the event was held at Pangangsaan Timur Street, numbers 56, Jakarta, and was held on. Sorry, ma'am, I forgot.
Oh, it's okay, Iga. Nice try. So, who want to add Iga's answer?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead.
The event was held on 17 August 1945 at 10 a.m. and to be exact on Friday.
Okay, who is answer?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you, Julian. So, in proclamation event, as Iga and Julian said before, in this event there were E.R. Soekarno, Muhammad Hatta, and many other. And this event was held at Pekangsaan Timur, number 56, Jakarta, on 70 August 1945 at 10 a.m. and to be extended on Friday. Okay, good job everyone. So anyone can guess what we are going to learn today?
I think about history.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Any other?
Human and history, ma'am.
Yes, that's good. Today we are going to learn about human and history. So before we start our lesson today, this is the learning objective that you have to achieve in this lesson. First is about content objective. By the end of the lesson, student will be able to first describing the definition of history and human life in time and space in historical event. And then the second one, discuss about the relationship between human, time and space in historical event. And then the third one is designing article about the relationship between human, time and space in historical event. And for language objective, by the end of the lesson, student will be able to first tell the definition of history and human life in time and space in historical event. And then the last, tell the concept of human life in time and space in historical event. So what we are going to learn today, today we are going to learn about the definition of history, and then we are discuss about human life in time and space, and then the last we are going to learn about the relationship between human, time and space concept in historical event. And then in the last, I will give you an assignment. So let's get started. First, what do you know? What is history? Do you know what is history? Okta, would you like
May I, ma'am?
an opinion? Yes, go ahead.
History. I think history is a science that investigates the events in the past, ma'am.
Yes, that's good, Okta. History is a record of human society or world civilization of the changes that have occurred in the character of that society. And history is the science that investigates the development of event and incident in the past. So here is the definition of history according to experts. First, according to Mohyamin, history is a science that is composed of the result of the investigation of several events which can be proven by factual material. And then, according to Ibnu Khaldun, history is defined as a record of general human society or human civilization that occur in the character or nature of the society. Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
good. I will continue. So, according to G.V. Bryant's, history is a record of what humans have thought, said, and done. And then the last, according to W.H. Walsh, history focuses only on records that are meaningful and important to humans. The record include human action and experience in the past in an important way so that it is a meaningful story. All right, students, let's move to the next slide. Now we are going to discuss about human life in time and space. In human life in time and space, there are three elements of history. First is human, second is time, and then the last is space. And these three elements is relate each other. So now let's discuss it one by one. First is about human. Human is the subject and object of history, and human as actor and writer of history itself. And human as historical actor or subject means that what they do has an impact on the surrounding environment, nature, and even other humans. While human as historical object means humans are affected in occurrence of an event. So the human element has an important role in historical event because humans are the main actor who determine a historical event, so that studying history can also mean that we study human history, and then history is a description of how humans maintain their life using by using their mind, and human as historical actor who have the ability to think are the forerunner of creative ideas. So to emerge, this creative idea is the embryo of culture formation. So far, so good, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how about the time? Every human being and other living things live in time and cannot be spared from time. They are closely related to past, present, and future life. So it means that studying history is not just learning something that stops, but something that keeps moving with the passage of time. And every historical event is in a certain period of time which has a previous background. And then the element of time provide a certain setting for the occurrence of historical event. Historical event occupy the element of space and time, which continue to move or develop dynamically forward. The element of time also marks history as a unique event from moment to moment and occur only once. And there are historical events that are almost the same, but the context of space and time is always different. Okay, and now how about the space? Space or spatial dimension is a place where various natural event or historical event occur in the process of time travel. And the concept of space can also be interpreted as a concept which is most attached to time. And here the following is a general explanation of the concept of space in studying history. Perhaps one of you would like to read it out to us? Iga, maybe? Would you like to?
Yes, ma'am. Can you repeat again, ma'am? I'm sorry.
Okay, you can read it out, the concept of space in studying history.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead.
So the concept of space can also be interpreted as a concept which is most attached to time. The following is a general explanation of the concept of space in studying history. The first one is space is the place where various events occur in the course of time. The second, the study of an event which based on the time dimension cannot be separated from the space and time of the occurrence of the event. And the last one, and when time focuses on the aspect of when the event occur. So the concept of space focuses on the aspect of the place where the event occurs.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, Ida. All right, student. So, in history, space is an important element that must exist because the space or place where historical event occur is related to geographically aspect. So that the story of human history is the process of interaction with social, culture, political, economic life in a certain space or place. All right, so far so good, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so um, So how the relationship between human space and time concept in historical event? All right, I will explain to you. So space itself has a meaning, namely the place where historical events take place or occur. Well, because of this concept of space, the historian then categorize historical event based on the place. For example, regional history, local history, world history, national history, and many more. While the concept of time indicates when the historical event occurred. And if human events are not possible without passing through space, it is the same with time. Because an important concept in history is time, and this is because human life cannot be spared from time. So in this concept is continue a concept of sustainability, and the concept of continuity means that the past really determine what happened in the present. Then the present determine what will happen in the future. So in the history of human life, all human will grow to move with the passage of time, and then the space in which humans are located. The event of human history run dynamically, not systematically. It means that it's starting from the human birth until become a parent. And if we look at it, we can realize that the pace of human life so that there is continuity in human life, and then and that life is bound by space and time. Or we can summarize it as follows. The first, the concept of space and time is an important element and cannot be spared from human life as the subject of historical actor. And then all forms of human activity must take place simultaneously with respect to the place and time of the incident. And then human throughout their life cannot be spared from the element of the time and place. This is due to human travel with time travel in a place where human life or have activity. Okay, so far, do you have any question?
Not yet, Miss.
Okay, if no, this is the list of terminologies or technical terms that we use in our material today. Please listen and then repeat after me. Do you understand, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. First, history.
History.
Okay, good. And then space.
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 Okay, good. And then human.
Humans.
Okay. And then society.
Society.
All right. And then relationship.
Relationship.
Relation.
Okay, good. And then civilization.
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 Okay. And then incident.
Incident.
Then.
Incident.
Okay, next. Simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
Okay, good. And then dynamically.
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 Okay, and then the next, time travel.
Time travel.
Time travel.
Okay, and then the last, Environment.
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 Okay, good job, everyone. Now, here I have a group assignment for you. I will divide you into 4 groups. One group consists of 4 students. You can choose the member by yourself, and please make some article about the relationship between human, time, and space in historical event, and then submit it not later than 21 July at 11 p.m. And for the submission, please one of you create an folder on Google Drive and then share the link via WhatsApp group. Got it?
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, and then here I also have individual assignment for you through quizzes, and this is the instruction. Please answer the following question by clicking the link below, and then this is the link for your assignment, and I give you some question there, and before you do the assignment, make sure that you are log in quizzes account using your email address. And I will share the link via WhatsApp group after this meeting. Do you understand, everyone?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
understand.
All right.
Ma'am.
And so far, do you have any question?
I think no, ma'am.
Okay. If
I think
no,
it's clear, ma'am.
okay, that's good. If no, Iga, please tell me what we have learned so far.
Okay, yes, ma'am. So today we have learned about humans and history. The first one is we learned about the definition of history, and then 3 elements of history. There are human, times, and space. And the last, we learned about the relationship between humans, time, and space in historical event. I think that's all, ma'am.
Okay, good job, Ida. Thank you. So, student, I think that's all enough for today. And don't worry about the material because I will share it later via WhatsApp group so you can read it again. And if you have problem in doing your assignment in quizzes, please let me know. And thank you for joining my class. Don't forget about your assignment. Stay safe and stay healthy. Have a nice day. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you.
Good day,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.